I think this is a hit.
Yeah.
I think this is a bona fide hit. I think people are going to be.
It's going to be top 5 shows.
Yeah.
All right, and then my current pet peeves.
Yes.
I actually had a lot more than 5, but I narrowed them down.
Wow.
So
These we got to hear 5 to 1.
Wow, look at those eyebrows.
This is the one that caused some friction.
a little bit.
She wouldn't speak to him.
Yeah.
Even about the grass.
I don't understand. We've been married for like 22 years. I don't understand why these would upset you so much to the point of you yelling at me in the hotel room like we're trash.
The whole floor heard it.
Well, pretty much. And then she was all mad. And she did. After she got done yelling at me, she folded her arms like this and she sat there and then she took out the game and she started playing her game. And I'd ask her for something and she was like, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you.
But you, knowing this was upsetting her, you didn't change your peeve?
No, I had to be true to you.
You didn't have to be. I would have known
It's
this.
all about loyalty, man.
Yeah.
I'm loyal.
I thought it was all about Frank.
And that too. More frank than loyal.
All of these bother me, so there's really no top 5. But like one of the things that I dislike is when people talk very, very softly. Mary talks very softly. I can't hear, and I'm constantly, huh? What? And it's like, speak up.
Some people think like you're deaf or something.
To the point that when we were in stores during wearing masks, I would talk to him and he would just like flip out. Like, I can't hear you with that mask on.
You make it sound like I'm throwing stuff around Target. I'm like, I can't hear what you're saying.
Well, in the middle of the store like that, I can't hear what you're saying.
Then just talk louder.
Well, I didn't know at that minute I wasn't talking loud enough because you didn't just say, I'm sorry, I can't hear what you're saying.
Because I would be saying that 1,000 times a day. Just talk loud. I've told you right now, I'm saying it blanket. I can't hear you that well. You need to talk louder. Just speak louder, that's all.
Did you ever see there's these really cheap hearing aids?
I don't need a hearing aid.
Bose makes some really nice ones now.
Yeah, and they're discreet.
I don't need a hearing aid.
But I know you do not need a hearing aid.
But
it would help, if Mrs.5 doesn't have to raise her voice so much, though, if you were...
So now I got to wear a hearing aid because she can't talk louder.
Maybe, no. No, wait, I think I have a
It
solution.
seems like the perfect solution.
Those over-the-ear walkie-talkies. Was that when we were kids? With a little microphone. Yeah.
What's your next one,
Miss
Frank?
5, I feel your pain because I speak very low, and a lot of times people are like, I cannot hear what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like even like on the podcast, they'll be like, they have to turn it way up to hear me because my voice is just normally or naturally very low.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you a lot better than her.
Yeah.
She's just too soft.
But a lady speaks in soft tones. Though.
Hey, Frank.
But when you first met her, if she was speaking with this
Like a
loud...
longshoreman.
Yeah, do you think you would have... stuck around and married her? You didn't care about it when you first met her. It probably was like, I love the way she speaks in whispers.
Yeah, so soft and relaxing and soothing. Who knew 22 years later he'd be like, bitch!
Turn the volume all the way up when she calls. Just talk louder. It's not difficult. Just do what I ask. Just talk. You know what I mean.
Can I talk? You want me to talk louder where I lower the thermostat?
This annoys me so much. I will I would raise the thermostat if you would just talk louder for me. Instead of me
I'll raise the
constantly
thermostat
being
when I'm
like,
able to
I
talk
can't hear
louder.
you. I can't hear you. Because you know what it is, truly? It's not so much you. It's me. It's because it makes me feel bad because I know I can't hear the way I used to.
So you got that hearing aid.
I don't need a hearing aid. She just needs to talk louder because I can hear everybody else.
Number 4?
Oh, God. Gum smacking. Candy smacking. You know when somebody eats and they're like...
Yeah.
It's like being with a cow.
That's not even
in
true.
the passenger seat.
No,
Oh,
it's
you're
not.
You're saying it was her?
It's not true.
So
yes.
these are all about Miss 5.
They were pretty much.
Oh my God.
And it's
Poor
not.
Miss 5.
Yes, I do chew gum, but I don't chew it like that. Sometimes I will if I'm not paying attention, but then I rein it in and I'll chew it.
Only after I say something. I'll say to you, you got to do something with the
No,
gum.
but then even after that, it's the tiniest little noise, like you're listening for it, and they'll look at me.
We
And they'll look
already
at me
know I
like
can't
this.
hear, so how loud do you think it has to be for me to hear
No,
it?
he's got a point.
No, he does not.
What?
Yeah, one time we were in the car and she just got so, and it just was out of nowhere. I just said, you got to stop chewing the gum like that. I said, it sounds like a cow.
Do you pop the bubble? Like, do you like, chew like Laverne and Shirley?
He would throw me out of the car if I was popping the bubbles. No,
She got so mad when I said it to her. She just rolled down the window and she threw the gum out the window. She goes, well, I guess I just won't have gum then. You know, like it was something against me. You could chew gum. I just need it to be a little softer. That's all.
Not around him.
in another car.
Number 3.
But I just want to go back to the gum. So here's what he'll do. He'll be sitting there driving, right? He'll be sitting there driving, and I'll say something. It'll be quiet or whatever, and then I'll ask him a question, and he'll be like, "Could you stop chewing the gum that loud?" It's like we're not even talking. We're talking about. I'm asking you another question, and you're yelling at me about this gum. So I know you're sitting there, listening, and it's making your blood boil a little.
I'm stretching to listen because I know I'm not going to be able to hear you in the first place.
No.
So then your amplified cow chewing
So that I.
just makes me.
But then, but wait. But then when he chews gum,
I do it perfectly fine.
no, he chews it louder
Expert
than me.
gum chewer.
Yes. Oh, you should see how I chew gum.
Oh, it's gross.
It's great.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It's
I'm really mad at you right now.
What?
I'm really mad at you right now.
You're really mad at me?
Yes.
See?
Getting annoyed.
You chew gum like a ninja.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stealth-like.
What do you got? What's next?
You dig it deeper, Frank.
Moving my car seat.
Oh,
I have a feeling this is about you too.
because God forbid I should see when I drive.
She has to drive the car safely.
I realize
She
that.
can't reach the pedals.
Here's what I would like her to do.
Got a telephone book.
She could move the seat forward.
Right.
That's it. When you start moving the back,
Oh, so she's like the
recline.
up, the down, the
yeah,
back,
and the
forth.
reclining, I get
Oh.
in and it just takes me weeks to get it the way I like it.
Because
It's all about Frank.
I empathize with you because I had to drive his car, and he has his steering.
He pointing to me.
Walt, sorry, I had to drive Walt's car occasionally, and he keeps his seat like up against the steering wheel, and it's like I have to contort my way into it.
So you don't move his seat back.
Oh, I do. I move it back once I get in, and I change the mirrors. But then I don't know where he wants his seat, so I just leave it like that when I leave the vehicle with him.
Yeah.
God forbid I touch the mirror. What's next,
So
Frank?
this would be what, number 2?
I don't know. I think he's got about 12 there.
I cross a bunch out. I have one that's not about you, but that's number 6. So she's addicted to the internet.
Oh, no, really?
No.
You're constantly playing that game.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. I want to see what else you have to say.
That's all I have to say.
Okay, so let me just say this.
Go ahead.
After
You have the
dinner-
floor, Mrs. 5.
After dinner, whenever, you
need to relax.
Before bed, right. Okay, so I go on my phone. Now, he's not talking to me, not for any reason. He's doing whatever he's doing. The minute I pick up my phone, he wants attention. So he'll come over and he's like, what are you doing? And he'll look, you playing that game again? How many times are you going to play that game? You're addicted to that game. I'm like, no, you're not talking to me at the minute. So I just went on my phone to play my game. But now I'm addicted to this game. But it's not, because you play after you play against other people. So when they play, you play again back at them.
How many hours a day would you say is taken up by this? Because I have a similar experience.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I would say probably 3.
No
Does-
way.
You're constantly on that game. I'm constantly seeing that little black and purple screen.
But if so, now here, let me ask you this question: if we're sitting in bed or whatever, and he's watching a movie or watching something, and I said that to him today, am I supposed to just put my phone away and just sit there like this while you're watching a TV show that I have no interest in?
Yes.
I have the same thing. She plays a game called Neopets. Hours and hours and hours a day.
More than 3?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I'd say so. Probably as many as 5 or 6 hours a day sometimes.
Well, 6 would be a quarter of the day.
Right, I know. And she sleeps the other half. So there's not a lot of time left for me.
I was going to say, if you have the screen time feature on your phone,
Yes, I do.
and can you check right now and see what it says for?
Where are my glasses?
We don't know how to use this.
Oh
Get
wait,
'em.
here, see all activity.
Okay, all right. Oh, look what number 1 is. Word Blitz. What?
Okay, 35 minutes a day on Word Blitz.
That's today.
That's
Okay.
Okay.
That's
That's not
not
a lot
bad.
at
That's
all.
not a lot.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Before we go against me, we were picked up early today, so this is just from
But I
this
could be
morning.
if I was addicted to it, I'd be playing it all the
We
time.
were in a 3-hour movie today.
So I could, if I was addicted, I would want to play it in the movie.
Yeah.
Today I was on my phone for 2.5 hours all day.
That's just today. Go to a different day.
Okay.
What's the other
yesterday,
2 hours then?
I was checking
Like-
emails for
Social
work.
media half hour, internet half hour, and then
Words
messages.
with friends.
Words with friends. No, where's
Classic
4
word.
minutes on Words with Friends.
How many?
4 minutes.
4.
Oh,
Because I probably just
you
checked
might be a
it.
little.
Okay, now
might be a little
here-
out of line here,
I'm
Frank.
sorry, here's yesterday.
You-
My word game was an hour. Social media, Instagram, Facebook was an hour. Internet was 20 minutes.
All right, but before we go against me, you have to consider
That
what
Frank's
we-
not getting attention.
what we were doing yesterday. We were out for most of the day, so of course she's not going to play that. We got to find a
What
day
day
that
you
we're
want me
home.
to check?
Why don't you check my birthday?
Do you know what day that is?
You even know?
I want you to tell me another day.
I don't know. What day is it today? Saturday,
Saturday.
Friday,
Is it your favorite day?
Thursday. Thursday.
The contention.
I know.
Thursday.
All right, Thursday.
Oh my God.
Let's do Thursday. Thursday.
Or go before that. Go when you were home, before you actually had to go back to work.
I don't
Go the
play
week
my
before.
game at home.
Like on the ride home, I want
Okay.
Mrs.5 to have like 5
Here you go.
pieces
There
of
we go.
gum in her
Word
mouth.
blitz.
An hour.
52 minutes.
An hour. The day
Facebook.
before it was an hour.
Facebook 52 minutes. Look at that. Classic words 12 minutes.
12 minutes. Oh
Messages,
my God,
42
12 minutes. Frank didn't get attention.
It all adds up. It's all adding up.
I gotta say, this feels, seeing as what I deal with, it seems like lightweight type stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
All right. What can we?
Watch a TV.
Surprised Walt's not
I'm watching
shouting
TV
about-
for work.
But he does. You don't want to talk until I'm doing something, and then you want him to talk. Like if I read a book, if I want to read my book, then he's in my face. What are you doing?
I'm surprised Walt's not chiming in about me and Pokemon Go.
And then do you address it at the time?
Yeah, I tell him to leave me alone. I'm reading my book.
Yeah. And then you just
Yeah.
skulk off.
No, I sit there.
Go.
Do you sulk?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
sucks. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'll try and grab the phone.
Tries to grab the phone, but it's a timed game. I have to give him
And
a
I have to
game.
hear the same thing. I play against other people. It's timed. My next one is I like the sheet over the blanket.
Oh my God.
So,
Wait.
so when you're in a bed,
Right.
all the sheets come up to you this way. The inner sheet, I like it to be folded over so that it's one. Do you see what I'm
Over
saying?
all the blankets.
Right,
and then
right,
all the
right.
A
comforts.
lip. A small
Yes.
lip.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
She will not do that. So
When the
now-
bed when the bed is made or when you're laying.
when I'm in it. So what happens is because she will not do that on her side, whenever I
Yeah, I got
move-
you guys are insane.
Because
I'm with Frank on this.
Really, it's insanity.
No, I'm with Frank on this because
I really need another cheerleader.
I'm with Frank on this because you can just in one swift motion you can pull it even and steady.
Yes,
okay, but what
get
if
it
the other
makes sense.
person doesn't like it that way?
Well, then they got it.
It's wrong.
It's-
like he
it's the
says?
bed.
He tells me it's wrong. It
is wrong.
This way.
There was that one time I took the scissors and we cut it in half.
No, you were gonna cut it.
No, I cut that one time.
Oh, I don't remember that.
And I had mine was folded over and yours was all willy-nilly the way you liked it.
Why don't you just go Ricky and Lucy?
All going to different bedrooms.
Yeah.
No, it's two beds, same room.
Oh, okay.
Bunk beds.
See, I had this issue and I ended up sewing the blankets together. So they were all one unit, so they all moved at once.
It's mostly because I found 2 blankets.
Wow, that's a pet peeve.
Yeah, because
What?
And that was number 1, right?
yeah, that's pretty high up there. They were all I would say they were all my number ones.
Well, was there one above that one? Is there one more we didn't hear?
Yeah, I don't like it when companies change their products. Like the soaps, like if everything is great and then all of a
Something
sudden,
improves, they say.
Yeah, and then I'm forced to have to go on the internet and buy old
What was that?
stocks of soap.
Was it that lime soap that you were looking for?
It was Lever that one. I had switched to them.
The Ulta one.
the Ulta one they switched, so I just forgot them. I went with a different brand.
So, what was the one that bothered you the most about that? The pet peeves? Was it the internet
This
usage?
list. Yeah, probably the internet because it's
Because she's overly defensive about it.
no, because it's not true.
From the evidence we were shown, it seems like it's not true, but you're saying she spends hours a day on it.
And I don't play this game on my iPad, so that's how
Do you
much
have cameras in your house?
Not yet.
No.
No.
You got to get them. You got to get them. You can watch. You put one right on the thermostat. You put one.
Watch what she's doing.
Right where she normally plays her games.
No, you can get one of
And I'll
those.
really be looked at as a crazy person.
No, you can get one of that one.